Hi, I'm Wahid, and something very important here when you're trying to learn how to code. Should you take time off to learn how to code? In other words, let's say you have a full time job now and you are considering learning how to code. Should you quit your job and focus entirely on a course? Maybe it's a boot camp or something like that, and just go all in and learn how to code. There is something for that. One of the things that I've said before is that you want to avoid dabbling. So you don't want to just do a little bit here and a little bit there, but it's more than just going all in. You want to make sure that I don't actually. In other words, okay, let me take a step back. I don't actually advise that you just drop everything, quit your job, and uh, you know start learning a bunch of new things. There's a lot to learn. And if you lose your income at the same time you're trying to learn, I think it's going to just increase your stress and make it harder. So I don't advise that you just take time off completely and use that to learn how to code. But at the same time, you do want to avoid just dabbling. So when you commit to learning how to code, you want to make sure that you really do commit. There are lots of times during the day where you can be learning how to code. If you're like I am right now, if you're in your car and you're at the grocery store and you're waiting for a family member to come out, you use that 10 or 15 minutes while you're in the parking lot to study something new. Have a book with you. Be ready. In other words, if you have a book like this, How to Code C++, from a simple idea to a game you'll understand, and you have it with you, you'll be more likely to pick it up and, even if you just read a little bit at a time, you will improve your learning ability. One of the things you're going to want to do, though, instead of just taking time off and just learning, is make sure that you are using every available time that you have on the side. But once you learn some fundamental concepts, choose a project and make sure that that is something that you're interested in, and that project will provide you a direction and it will give you something to demonstrate. I've mentioned before, when you're going for a job interview, how do you prove that you know how to code? One of the best ways to do that is to actually bring some code with you that you wrote, that is yours, or that you have the right to actually show to other people. So don't use a previous employer's projects or anything like that. Something that you wrote, and ideally, if it's on the side, that shows initiative, it shows interest, and it also gives you something, like I said, that you can demonstrate in an interview. And if you do this, you should not need to actually take time off. It might take you a little longer, but it will be overall less stressful for you. As long as you stay committed to it, I think you'll do just fine. So, thank you.